The Forgotten Code: How Women Secretly Controlled Mafia Power in Every Mafia Empire. Men carried the guns, men took the credit, men sat at the top of the table, but behind some of the most dangerous criminal organizations in history. There were women quietly controlling the flow of money, loyalty, betrayal, and death itself. They were never supposed to be seen, never supposed to speak, but without them, entire empires would have collapsed overnight. This is the hidden side of organized crime most people never talk about: the wives who moved money in silence, the daughters who inherited power without titles, the mistresses who became informants, and the women who understood one terrifying truth: the most dangerous person in a criminal empire is rarely the loudest one in the room. Tonight, we uncover the forgotten code. For decades, organized crime has been presented as a world built entirely by men. Movies, documentaries, and criminal history often focus on bosses, soldiers, and assassins while ignoring the invisible network operating behind them. But the reality was far more complicated. Women played critical roles inside mafia families across Italy, America, Russia, and Latin America. Some acted as financial operators, hiding money and running businesses behind legal fronts. Others became emotional strategists, influencing decisions that shaped wars, betrayals, and alliances between families. Because women were underestimated, they often moved without suspicion. Law enforcement ignored them, enemies overlooked them, and that made them incredibly powerful. In some cases, women secretly maintained criminal empires while the men were imprisoned or killed. Some protected family secrets for decades. Others destroyed entire organizations by becoming witnesses and informants. After betrayal pushed them too far, the mafia depended on silence, and many women mastered silence better than the men themselves. But power inside organized crime always comes with a price. Fear, isolation, betrayal, violence. Behind every criminal empire lies an untold psychological war, one fought quietly in kitchens, bedrooms, hidden meetings, and coded conversations. This is not just a story about crime, it is a story about hidden influence. And the people history refused to acknowledge. The loudest person in the room is rarely the most dangerous. In organized crime, survival depended on secrecy, patience, and emotional control. Many women understood this better than the men, chasing status and fear because society ignored them. Many women moved information, money, and influence without attracting attention. Sometimes invisibility becomes the perfect disguise for power. The mafia worshipped loyalty, like religion, but betrayal often began when people felt abandoned, disrespected, or disposable. Even the strongest criminal codes eventually collapse under emotional pressure. Many mafia leaders controlled people through fear. But behind closed doors, emotional influence shaped decisions far more than violence ever could. Words, trust, and manipulation often changed history more than bullets. No empire survives forever. Secrets leak. Fear grows, and silence eventually breaks. The same hidden systems that build power can also destroy it from within. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the hidden psychology of organized crime, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because in the next episode, we uncover how fear became the most powerful currency in mafia history, and why the calmest men were often the deadliest.